Hello subscribers, here is another review, and this time it's the Mattel Jurassic World Dino Rivals, Roarivores, Baryonyx, and Ceratosaurus repaints. Now, like I said in my collection update video, my younger brother got these figures for me at Walmart. Now, the Baryonyx was the one I was probably the most excited for because I really like these green swampy colors here. So, as you see, the packaging, pretty similar to the Roarivores packaging of the 2018 line, except, this one has all the Dino Rivals features on it. See the front, and then the back of the packaging, got the collector's card right there. Yeah, the Ceratosaurus is basically the same thing. Got the front and the back. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that the side of the box has a really cool render of the Tyrannosaurus here. So let's waste some time and get these girls out of their packagings. Here are the collector's cards. As you can see, they both feature really cool artworks of the dinosaurs. And if I had to change anything, I'll probably increase Baryonyx's intelligence to a 5 out of 10, and Ceratosaurus' intelligence to a 6 out of 10. Now here is the Baryonyx and Ceratosaurus out of their packagings, and if anything, these aren't as good as the original figures. So let's take a look at the Baryonyx first, since that was the one I was mostly looking forward to. Now, since this figure is just a repaint, we don't need to go over the sculpt, the detailing, the action feature, or the articulation. Of course, the only thing we really need to go over is the paint job. Now, I think this repaint right here is probably my new favorite of the 4 Roarivore repaints for the Dino Rivals line. I really like this swampy color look. Of course, the colors is like a yellowish green, and then going down is like a darker green. Of course, like a forest green for the stripes. And sadly, it doesn't continue all the way down the tail, like the striping on the original Baryonyx. And also, the legs are a bit of a darker color, as it was walking in a muddy swamp. And see the eyes right here? I think the eye actually looks a lot better than the original Baryonyx. Because see how menacing that looks? It's like black with a green pupil. And yeah, basically the same things on the other side. So that's about it for the paint job. Now onto the aesthetics of the toy. And I have to say, it's a pretty good looking toy. I really like the swampy paint job really looks good on this figure. Especially with its crocodilian-like features such as the snout and the osteoderms going down the back. Here is the Dino Rivals Baryonyx next to the Fallen Kingdom 2018 Baryonyx. And, of course, I do prefer the older one. Here is the Cerrado Saurus. And, of course, just by looking at the colors, this is definitely my least favorite of the 4 new Roarivores. Like, the figure is just brown, with some orange stripes that you can barely see, and an orange nose horn, and also some darker brown around its orange eye. So it's pretty boring, and also to add to the boringness, the stripe doesn't continue all the way down the tail. So that's just lazy right there. Now onto the aesthetics of the figure, and I have to say, a really good sculpt with lots of detailing is ruined by a mediocre paint job. What would have made this figure better if they were to give it like a dark gray all around the body with some black stripes, also the stripes going on the tail, and this would have made the toy stand out more. Here is the new Ceratosaurus next to the old one, and as you can see in terms of colors, there is no comparison. This one has a much better color scheme as it's based off the one from Jurassic Park 3, and also this 2018 one is probably one of the best Mattel Jurassic World toys I've seen. Here is the Baryonyx and Ceratosaurus next to the Collecte Minis of Factinus. Well, there you have it, guys. This is my review on the Mattel Jurassic World Dino Rivals, Roarivores, Baryonyx, and Ceratosaurus. And overall, I think the Baryonyx is pretty good. The Ceratosaurus is, it's okay. And if I had to give these figures a rating, Baryonyx, I'll probably give an 8 out of 10. Ceratosaurus, I'll probably give a 6.5 out of 10. So if you guys like this review, leave a comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.